Hi, welcome to a Nutritarian in La La Land. Happy Thanksgiving. Today I'm going to be making lentil. Well, it's supposed to be lentil Salisbury steak, but I put my lentils in my pressure cooker and they turned into pea soup. They were just demolished. So I thought, I was looking at recipes before and there was a chickpea one, and basically you're just going to put a protein in it. And I like how solid and good these form when you make like a bean burger or stuff like that. So I think it's going to come out better with the chickpeas. So, okay, the first thing you got to do is subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. You can follow me on Instagram to see the results, because I only have a short video. It's like 18 minutes long. And if it's longer, I'll do a part 2. But the end result I show on Instagram and TikTok, and sometimes Facebook, and sometimes Twitter if I remember the Twitter, but I forget the Twitter. Anyway, 2 cups of chickpeas you're going to put in the bowl, and you're going to smash them.
Not only the moisture, but the skin itself.
A few extra go in there, it's okay. And okay, guys, try to pick your chickpeas with no salt. Don't be fooled by the low sodium labels. I'm telling you. Pick up an organic can. A can of organic doesn't say low sodium. Look at the sodium, and then pick up a can that says low sodium. I guarantee the one that says low sodium is higher. Don't be fooled. Just go by the ones that say no salt added. That's your best bet. Or go with the organic. It has the less amount of salt. Or sodium, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you got 2 cups of chickpeas, and you're going to smash them just like we do when we make our chickpea chicken salad that I make. But you don't want them all pretty much, demolished. You want some whole, some, some not. Because you want it to hold together really well. Dang it, I forgot to spoon this dirt. I always forget something. And I think I announced in my last video I lost 100 pounds. Yeah, I lost 100 pounds. I got 70 more to go. I know you're like, oh God. My dad would always say, I say, Dad, I lost 10 pounds. He'd say, look behind you and you'll find it. I'm gonna miss that. Or I'll say I lost 10 pounds and he'll say I found it. It's that he gained weight or something. I don't know. It was so funny. I'm trying to do, and I'm going to, as healthy as a Thanksgiving for me as I possibly can. My family, I make a traditional Thanksgiving because everybody has the right to eat what they want. And if they want to eat the way I want, they make the decision. And they do it. I don't believe in forcing anybody to be the way you are. Even if you think they're unhealthy or they're, in the wrong or whatever. Let them be. Let them be. Let them have their own life and make their own decisions, everybody. I think has the right to do that. Anyway, okay, we're going to smash this. And then I forgot my serving spoon. Okay. Then we're going to add all the ingredients. This is the first time I'm doing the recipe, so I'm learning with you, okay? I'm not Martha Stewart again. This is not the Food Network. This is freaking YouTube. And we're all just in our houses, cooking in our kitchens, okay? Well, some of us are. Anyway, the next one you're going to put in is a cup of Vital Wheat gluten. This is not gluten-free, this recipe. Oh boy. I should have put it in a container, but I don't know. I didn't think of doing it. I hope I don't make a mess. 1 cup of Vital Wheat gluten. Oh boy, I don't want to overdo it. Okay, there you go. And also it says a cup of breadcrumbs and gluten-free. I don't know why they do gluten-free breadcrumbs, but you do gluten in the recipe. It makes no sense. But I am doing gluten-free breadcrumbs. It's not breadcrumbs. It's oatmeal. Yeah, I can't talk. It's oat flour, which is oatmeal smashed up in a food processor into a powder. I think it'd be better because, I don't know, it's a better grain for you. Unless you get Dave's, what is that? Dave's not crazy bread. You know that Dave's bread. It's really good for you. Oh, I used it all. It's actually a cup. 1 cup of breadcrumbs. If you want to use breadcrumbs, do it. Vegan breadcrumbs, which is Dave's. And we're going to do a half a cup of vegetable broth, which is my homemade vegetable broth. And I think I got a video on. Can you see me in the video? I'm over here? Okay. God damn, that's really sealed. I don't have the strength in my hands. Ow! Ah! See, I don't edit those things out because that's what happens in your kitchen too. You know it does. You know it. Okay. So it's a half a cup. I keep reading the same thing over and over again. It's the first time I'm doing the recipe. You know what? I'm going to do it kind of crazy. It's really heavy and I don't want to pick it up and put it in here because I just can see myself spilling it, so I'm doing this. I probably should use a glass one, but this is a cup. No, a half a cup. My goodness. Okay, half a cup of vegetable broth, homemade, no salt. And a fourth of a cup of soy sauce. I'm not doing soy sauce, I'm doing liquid aminos, which is lower sodium, better for you. Actually, the coconut aminos are even better, but I haven't bought those yet. Okay, and then probably the liquid smoke. A tablespoon of liquid smoke. Okay. I guess that's where you're going to get your meat flavor. Ooh, it smells good. And I don't use salt, but I will use black pepper. Is this a fourth? No, it's a half. What's my fourth? Let's see. It's a half. Well, you know what? I'll do a half of a half. Yeah. A fourth of a teaspoon is a half of a teaspoon. So, I didn't know I grabbed one, but I can't find it for some reason. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's do it's about a half of a half, so that's a fourth. Okay. And olive oil. Oh, why did it say? No, there's no. Hold on. It says I have to put olive oil in it. I don't think. Yeah, that's what I thought. Put all the ingredients in the bowl except the olive oil. I don't use olive oil. And then we stir it. We stir it and then I'm going to have to mush it with my hands and knead it like dough. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it with my hands. Meaning Salisbury steak ingredients except the olive oil. That's easy. So that's stirring mix. Using your hands, that's what I thought. I've got to use my hands. What you're going to do is you're going to knead this. It's going to be a dough. The chickpeas are flying everywhere. Just smush them back in there. Just smush them, and don't over knead it because it will be rubbery. You don't want it. You don't want it to be like that. You want it to be just right. And when you're kneading it, I guess when you get to the consistency that you want. Oh my gosh, these chickpeas don't want to stay in the dough. Just push them back in there, or just leave the strays alone. Oh, this is coming out the way it's supposed to compared to my sausages, but my sausages came out pretty damn good. They were, excuse my language, I don't mean to curse in my videos, but yeah, they were different, but they came out good when at the end. It was really weird, and I screwed up on that video, but you know what? I don't know any of you believe in this, but it was a Mercury retrograde and I was just having a bad day. Some of these whole chickpeas are just flying out. should have smashed them more, maybe. I don't know.
You won't catch this group chasing big
Maybe I'll do it with my hand. That's better.
next.
Okay. You know what? I wonder if I should do it on the table so you guys can see. See how they're rolling out?
Cashback on everything.
Rakuten doesn't only give you cash back on knitting.
I know. I got cashback on
Okay. It says not to overdo it.
and even on these little doohickeys. I made this for my
Okay.
cruise.
It's gonna be like we're making biscuits,
Oh no.
which I was really good at making biscuits before. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those chickpeas rolling. Oops, can't sing a licensed song.
Did you
I
know
keep forgetting that.
of anxious behavior? Try Calming Care, a probiotic supplement that helps dogs maintain calm behavior. Try it
I
today.
am going to get chopping board. Am I pulling on the camera?
Charmin alcohol is softer than ever, so it's harder to resist.
Okay, this is good. You can see what I'm doing.
Enjoy the go.
Yeah, it's getting kind of stiff, so you don't want that to happen. So what do you want to do? Oh yeah, that's exactly the way I want it. See, about a ball? Like you're gonna make a hamburger, I think. What did it say? I mean, common sense says what to do, but flatten and look, you know,
Ways to help keep you safe.
just flatten it out. And you don't want it to be completely round. If it looks like, you know, a triangle or a star or something, you want it to be that way. Look, see? It's a patty. Salisbury steak is made with a hamburger anyway, so okay. About the same size. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe I should turn my
At ProPlan, we believe
My
nutrition
thingy
is
on.
full of possibilities to improve your pet's life. We're redefining what
put it on
nutrition
not a
can
very
do,
high heat,
because
but
the
not a
possibility of a longer
really
life
low one
and a
either.
healthy life is the greatest possibility of all. Purina ProPlan, nutrition that performs.
One of the fastest men on the planet was gasping for air.
Okay guys, forgive me for my
Up all night,
pausing and looking at
his
the
mother's
thing.
arms. Noah Lyles had severe asthma. The idea that he would become a world-class sprinter, well, that would take
I
a
don't
lot
want a
of
firm steak. When you have Salisbury steak, it says if you want a firm one, then put it in the oven
sacrifice.
for a little bit, but I don't want firm. It says Salisbury steak. You want it tender.
His competition.
And you don't want it too thick either, so push it down as thin as you can do. Almost like,
Better way to gather the top athletes ahead of the 2020
what's the steak you use for chicken fried steak?
Olympics begin July
That kind of steak.
Networks of NBC.
Oops, there goes all the damn chickpeas flying out.
Field.
That's a little
You
bit
know,
bigger than
dogs
the other one.
always
Okay.
seem to be there for us when we need them the most.
This is a small
Lunanos tells us,
board.
with more dog therapy.
Okay, it's pretty easy, guys. 5 minutes. Okay, I might end up with a part 2, guys, because I want you guys to know how to do the gravy and all that. Besides,
Soldiers through good times and hard times.
Our son Zachary has ADHD, and when he's struggling with the hardest moments, Moose steps right in and soothes him. It means so much when you feel helpless as parents.
When we saw him, his eye had just recently been removed. He still had stitches.
We were combining households, and he was the missing piece that brought all of us together. Thank you, Pappy. Thanks, Lou. Thank you, Tyson, for keeping us laughing for 13 great years. Pets and people are truly better together.
yeah, these chickpeas are rolling away.
The power of pets.
You might want to use lentils. If you got a way to make the lentils where they're not going to fall apart, do the lentils. But I had a pressure cooker and I was trying to cut time and I ruined it. So, you know, you gotta improvise when you do stuff like that. But the patty itself looks pretty decent. And it's put together the way it's supposed to.
The non-sporting group
I like the taste of